Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am LevelUpBrandon, and today we're talking about the free game available this week only on the Epic Game Store, Galactic Civilizations 3. If you're excited for this game, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and ding that little bell so you get notified as soon as there is a new awesome free game available for download on the Epic Game Store. Be sure to watch till the very end to learn all about the super cool aspects of this underappreciated and free game. Did I say it's free yet? Like 100% free. Let's get into it. As it did last year, the Epic Game Store is still going to be giving away free games each week in 2022. That's right, Epic will still be giving away free games with no strings attached, and the game that is free this week on the Epic Game Store is Galactic Civilizations 3. The game is going to be free for a limited time on the platform from the 13th of January to the 20th of January 2022. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the game, here is a quick overview. Galactic Civilizations 3 is a 4X turn-based strategy video game developed by Stardock only for Microsoft Windows. Stardock Corporation is a software development company known for computer programs and strategy games such as Sins of a Solar Empire, Rebellion, Elemental, Fallen Enchantress, Ashes of the Singularity, and the Galactic Civilization series. Galactic Civilizations 3 is a sequel to 2006 Galactic Civilizations 2 Dreadlords. The full version of the game was released back in May of 2015, and it's the first game in the series to feature multiplayer and hex-based game tiles. When the game was released, it was sold for $40, and the price has remained that way for a very long time, until today. Next, let's dive into the storyline of the game. However, I would like to mention that there will be some minor spoilers for the previous Galactic Civilization games ahead. But if you are not planning on playing any of those games and just want to play Galactic Civilizations 3, then this won't be much of a big deal for you. The story takes place in the year 2242, where the Terran First Fleet returns from the Pocket Universe with advanced technology and a mission to liberate Earth. 2242 is 10 years after the war against the Dreadlords, where the Drengan Empire and their Your allies reign supreme. Most of the races which allied against the Dreadlords have been exterminated or subjugated, and Earth is protected but isolated due to the Precursor Shield. The Terran First Fleet has a goal of liberating Earth, and the 3 missions of the campaign detail the fleet's efforts to liberate Arcea, deal with the Thalon, and finally dismantle the Drengan presence in the Sol system before bringing down the Precursor Shield. The lifting of the shield allows the massively rebuilt Terran Alliance fleet to dive into the galaxy, thus beginning the Terran Crusade the Thalon had previously warned about. Now, if you are confused about the game storyline, we are going to be talking about the gameplay next, which will hopefully clear things up. The first thing you will need to do once you play the game is that you will need to choose or create your race. You can either choose one of the 8 present races or create your own race by clicking the Create Custom Race button on the main screen of the game. Once you've chosen a race or created your own, you will need to customize your civilization, where you can choose from a gallery of images for your race, background, and leader's portrait. Then you can customize your race's name, the call sign for your ships, your homeworld's name, and a simple description of the race, as well as choose your race's logo and the beginning star system. This game features a ton of customization options, and it's really in-depth, as there are a lot of things you will need to do before getting into actual 4X turn-based gameplay. After you have chosen your race, you will then have to choose your galaxy type, star system, victory conditions, game settings, and opponents. Once you have done all of that, it's finally time to get into the 4X turn-based gameplay. Now, if you don't know what a 4X turn-based strategy video game is, 4X is the abbreviation of Explore, Expand, Exploit, and Exterminate. It is a subgenre of strategy-based computer and board games, and include both turn-based and real-time strategy titles. The gameplay of Galactic Civilizations 3 involves you building an empire in space. Now, the question on a lot of your minds is, should you bother going to the Epic Game Store and downloading this game for free today? Well, the answer is yes. I played it recently, and I especially loved the epic space battles. You can observe them from a variety of different angles and even replay them as many times as you want. According to the reviews that the game is received by both critics and players, Galactic Civilizations 3 is said to be a unique space conquest game that sits alongside another 4X turn-based game called Master of Orion, rather than simply sitting in its shadow. Guys, I loved Master of Orion, or as it's also called, Mu. That game was my first introduction into the space 4X strategy genre, and I spent a great deal of my childhood playing it in its various sequels. I loved conquering the galaxy over and over again. Just like Master of Orion, Galactic Civilizations 3 is not just a game of rules and strategy, but also of quirky charm. The witty descriptions to soften the harshness of the technologies are an attempt to give the aliens you encounter personalities rather than just a rendered face on some stats. It is also said that the core gameplay of Galactic Civilizations 3 is extremely well made. Playing against the AI has the same feeling of being up against real opponents rather than computers that happen to have a face on top. There are so many 4X turn-based strategy games, particularly space ones, that just feel empty. But in Galactic Civilizations, the game makes you feel connected to the NPCs. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you're excited to play Galactic Civilizations 3, subscribe for more gaming related content, and ding that little bell so you get notified as soon as there is a new awesome free game available for download on the Epic Games Store. Also, let me know down in the comment section if you're going to pick up this game and why you enjoy 4X strategy games. See ya!